with more Barnstable This Morning, 8 minutes past the top of the hour on this Tuesday morning. I'm Sarah Colvin, and joining me live on the phone, I welcome our Chief of Police, Paul MacDonald. Chief, good morning.
Good morning, Sarah.
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing very well. A busy weekend, Chief. Let's start by talking a little bit about something that occurred over on Nautical Way.
Friday night was extremely busy for the midnight shift. They first went to 52 Nautical Way at about 1:20 in the morning for a report of a loud party. Multiple officers went down there. They talked to the homeowner. The homeowner was extremely cooperative. We asked them to quiet down. We asked some of the guests to leave, and some of the other guests to move some of the vehicles because they're blocking the roadway. Everybody cooperated with the police. When the sergeant determined that everything was fine, met his satisfaction, the police officers left, but there was still a small group of individuals left at the residence. Then, unfortunately, at about 3:30 the same morning, we responded to the exact same location, 52 Nautical Way, for reports fired. For shots fired. Upon the arrival of the police officer, there were multiple cars fleeing the area, along with individuals running from the scene. The officers quickly responded. They determined that nobody was injured, nobody was hit. They searched the area, and they did find 4 casings, 4.22 caliber casings. So there were actually shots fired. Nobody was injured. They canvassed the entire neighborhood. The neighborhood spoke to everyone. They did get a good description of a possible suspect. We know this was an after-hour party. Most of the individuals there were coming there from Puffer Bellies. It was a reggae night at Puffer Bellies. So we do have a good suspect, good description of a suspect, and a possible vehicle that was involved in this. But fortunately, no one was hit.
Indeed, and that certainly is the good thing. And unfortunately, I know this isn't the first time we've heard of incidents over on Nautical, right off of C Street, correct?
Correct. This road has been notorious for several years. There are several residents in on the street that's been problem properties for us for several years. And this 52 Nautical Way, we will be contacting the owner of the property, and that will be identified as a problem property.
Great. Well, Chief, certainly it's the height of summer. Lots of people in and around Cape Cod. The roadway is very busy, and certainly noticed a number of accidents over the weekend, and unfortunately some are quite serious. Right.
We have a lot of accidents in the course of a week, but unfortunately this past Friday night, at the same time, the officer responded for shots fired at 3:16 in the morning. We responded to a serious motor vehicle accident at the intersection of Route 28 and Austin West Barnstable Road. Upon the arrival of the officers, 2 cars were heavily damaged. Both were off the roadway. There were 4 individuals. One went to Cape Cod Hospital. The other 3 were mid-flight out because of the seriousness of their injuries. Talking to one operator, he was traveling in a westerly direction on Route 28, traveling between 50 to 55 miles per hour when a vehicle came through the intersection of West Barnstable Road, and they T-boned each other. There were no brake marks. The vehicle sustained the total impact of another vehicle going 55 miles per hour, heavily damaged. They're extremely fortunate there was not a fatal accident involved. And we are still trying to determine one of the vehicles ran the red light. We're just not sure which ones yet.
Indeed, and certainly doesn't seem like that would be too easy to determine.
Well, we're looking, unfortunately, it happened right out by the West Villages police station. We have video out there, which we're trying to pull the video now, see if the cameras picked up the lights as the accident occurred. We have a camera that shoots out through that intersection. So hopefully we will have some type of film on the accident.
Sir, Chief, any word on the condition of the injured in that crash?
I do not have a follow-up. I do not know that.
Indeed. Well, Chief, certainly, again, like we said, have a very busy weekend, and people need to take care and caution when they're driving out on the roadways, especially this time of year, and also need to take care and caution to protect their homes. I understand that there was a breaking and entering yesterday. Tell me a little bit about that incident.
There was a beating yesterday, about 1:30 yesterday afternoon. There was a beating out Hyannis Road in Barnstable Village. Hyannis Road is an extension of Finney's Lane down by 6A. When the officer responded, they talked to the homeowner. The homeowner said that he interrupted the individuals as they actually kicked in the back door of the home. The homeowner was able to give a good description. The patrol force saturated the area. They found 2 individuals a shot distance away, and they were both positively ID'd as a homeowner as 2 individuals that forced their way into the house. He was not home. The house was unoccupied at the time. As they were breaking in, he actually pulled into the driveway and saw him. So the house was unoccupied at the time. 2 individuals were identified. One, Alan Dempsey, who was described as being homeless, and the other one is Ian Machado from Middleborough, Mass. What's good about this is we've had a rash of beanies last couple of weeks out in the Centerville, Barnstable, Marston Mills area. One of these individuals does fit the general description of a suspect and other individuals, so we're trying to tie them in and see if these are all related. Right now, they're being held with no bail at the PD, and they're being charged with beanie daytime and intent to commit a felony.
Indeed, and hopefully that will draw some connections to some of those other B&Es. And again, just I think a reminder for people to make sure that they have their homes secured.
Absolutely, this is Barnstable. Barnstable is a very safe town to be living in. But when you leave your home, you should lock the doors and lock the windows. This is a Mayberry, and you have to take a little bit of caution. Indeed,
Chief. Anything else of note over the past week, or anything? Any upcoming events we're looking forward to? I know Kids Day is coming up as well.
Kids Day is this Wednesday, and we also have Spots by the Sea on Sunday. So this is going to be a busy week for us. We're looking forward to seeing all the kids this Wednesday at Barnstable High School.
It certainly is. And Chief, I know the Pan Mass Challenge came through Cape Cod this weekend. Is that something that we participate in terms of coverage for the bicyclists that come through our town?
We do cover it, but it really does not have much effect on Barnstable because they come through here very, very early in the morning. They come through Barnstable between 4 and 8 o'clock in the morning. So by the time the traffic really gets going, they've already gone through town. Pan Mass it's more of a problem for the lower Cape towns because they go through there right at the height of individuals trying to go to church. So it really does not have much effect on us at all because of the time of day it goes through.
Good to know. Well, Chief, I thank you so much as always for joining us here on Barnstable This Morning, and we will check in with you again next Tuesday. Have a great day.
You too. I'll talk to you then.
Thanks much. Bye-bye. Chief of Police Paul MacDonald joining us as he does every Tuesday morning here on the BTM.